Welcome to the Witchy Work Wishes podcast, a place to find your weekly inspiration for bringing your personal witchcraft practice into your business, work, and office. Welcome to Witchy Work Wishes. I am your host, Charlene, and you are joining me today on episode number 83 for one of my Spellbound Spirits series. Today is all about the waxing moon cocktails, and it is a bunch of fun as I have Anika and Connor with me today to help create some really magical drinks. But first, some things I did over the weekend to help in my own personal practice. Well, typical full moon energy, right? We are gearing up for the flower full moon, which is happening tomorrow. And oh my goodness. During the waxing phase last week, I was really gearing up for an expansion with my core business of 16 years. And I actually tried it out a little over 6 years ago in I think it was like the summer of 2018 for my 10-year anniversary. But you know what? It was not meant to be. The second location was in motion up in the mountains, which really, truly is a happy place of mine. But you know what? Life took a couple of turns over the subsequent years. The COVID fiasco also happened. And, well, I ended up closing down that second spot. And now I'm ready to try again. This time, much, much, much closer to my main office. I know my dream of living in the mountains will happen, but it's more likely for retirement more than, the day-to-day life, work life that I am currently still in. I am very hopeful that by next week I'll have some really, really good news that will coincide with my company's Sweet 16 celebration in July. So I started back in 2008 and I'm still completely in love with it today. It has been the core of my income, my sustainability, my business growth and education. It's everything to me. And I'm very, very thankful that I have an opportunity to choose growth again and build another level to the amazing success that I have already achieved. Now, I should know, fingers crossed, I should know more this week if a very specific thing that I have put in motion will come to fruition. But it sure feels right so far. I'm hoping the universe agrees. All right, we're going to get right into it. Again, today's episode does go well past my typical half an hour, and it even goes past an hour recording, but it was just kind of nice to press record and let the conversation happen. So I am going to have 5 separate recordings in this Spellbound Spirits series, specifically tied to the moon. That's how I'm starting it off, and I'm doing one for each of the 5 main stages: the new moon, waxing moon, full moon, waning moon, and the dark moon. Today we are focusing on the waxing moon, which is, that energy that is increasing and all the work that is happening, gearing up towards our full moon. So the ingredients that you'll need to have on hand if you would like to follow along with us today and make all 4 drinks will be, you're going to need dry gin, dandelion flowers, ground dandelion root, yerba mate, agave syrup, tequila, soda water, Scotch whiskey, fresh lemon juice, fresh lemon wedges or twists, ginger syrup, honey syrup, a sprig of rosemary, peppermint tea, fresh oranges, fresh orange slices, vanilla extract, sparkling water, and edible daisies. All right, this is a fun one, so let's jump right into it and let's make some Spellbound Spirits. All right, Spellbound Spirits, here we go. First, I would like to welcome Connor to Witchy Work Wishes. And that's Enzo. This is his first time joining us on this podcast. Welcome, Connor.
Hi, thank you for having me.
I know everyone will be very happy that Anika is back with me, too. She is definitely one of our guest favorites. Welcome, Anika.
Well, thank you. I hope so.
You've been on enough, right?
Yes, I have.
It's nice to be a favorite. All right, well, I wanted to quickly review the 5 moon phases before we jump into cocktails. But you know what, Anika? Last time you did a card pull for us when Mom was here.
Yes.
With the moon deck that I have. You want to do it again? What do you think?
Let's definitely do it
All
again.
All right, well, while Anika is shuffling, I will let the listeners know this deck is called Moonology, Manifestation Oracle Cards. It's by Yasmin Boland. It's a 48-card deck that has beautiful artwork by Lori Mena. And we'll see. Do you remember? We all drew something similar last time.
I think it was all in Leo or Scorpio.
What?
It was all in one zodiac sign.
And it was all the same type of moon, wasn't it? No, you had a different one.
It was different.
Yeah.
But it was the same zodiac sign.
Yeah. All right, Connor, do you want to go first on the card pull?
Sure, why not?
So you just have to just pick one. Just go to one, and you can hold them, see which one. Like, is there a card that is calling
Hold
you?
my hand over it,
Yes.
see which one calls to me.
Yes.
That's it. I just visually look, and I'm like, no, you're not it. Yep, you're it.
Let's go for this one.
Okay.
One down under.
So that's Connor's, yep.
What does that look?
Interesting. Okay.
It's like, I don't know if I should be playing this as like a poker game or something like that. Look at the card, I don't even know what I got.
Oh, do you have the book?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
okay.
do. Okay. So.
All right, Mr. Connor, what did you draw? New Moon in Aries.
Go
That'd be
for
cool.
it.
It literally says go for it. That's a beautiful card. Okay, New Moon in Aries, go for it. Maybe Enzo needs a card. Should we
Enzo?
Enzo, come pick a card. Which one? We'll do a reading for Enzo.
Marie,
Mom's going to pick for you.
which one? Come here.
Is there a good
His
slobber
ADD.
mark on one of them?
No.
It's not gonna
Moment
work.
you give him
Okay.
attention, he's out loud.
Okay, what
Okay.
is Connor's New Moon in Aries?
Let's see. Let's go find it.
Aries is a really strong sign. Go for it. Is there anything you've been toying with, whether you should do it or not? On the edge of anything?
Not particularly.
Okay. This card heralds good news. Opportunities abound and the outlook is positive. Go through the doors that are opening up to you. There's every reason to believe you'll create what you want, even if you feel a long way from your goal. Keep going and be courageous. Chase your dreams with childlike enthusiasm and expect your desires to be satisfied. Don't sit around making plans. Do take action. This is crucial. Chase your goal. Believe in divine timing. In love, make the first move if you dare. Financially, be proactive.
Ooh.
Pretty
Okay.
good.
Hey.
Let that marinate a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so I drew the first quarter moon in Sagittarius, and it says, believe in your good luck.
And Sagittarius. Okay. Whatever is going on in your life, you need to take care of the small stuff and the big stuff will fall into place. Problems can arise now because of carelessness or judgment lapse. Avoid telling everyone your opinion until you are sure you know exactly what's going on. Think about the baby steps you need to take on your way to your goal and don't take too many risks. Believe in your own good luck and don't be arrogant about it. Think an important decision through carefully before taking action.
I wonder if that translates into the expansion stuff. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, what
Maybe.
did you draw?
Okay, I did full moon in Leo.
Oh,
Which is interesting. I just said Leo too.
you did.
Go wild.
Here we go.
Let's party. There are times there are times when your best bet in manifesting and in life is to throw all your cards up in the air, so to speak, and see how they fall. As tempting as it might be to control a situation, you'll be better off now if you just release and go a little wild. You'll get an answer to your questions soon, so you might as well enjoy the ride. The unexpected thing is that having fun is one of the most powerful ways of manifesting your desires. Distance yourself from arrogant people.
Oh, I like that one.
Okay.
Here we go.
It was good. It was like all a little different.
Yeah, last time it was really, I had a big thing. And I like that mine's Sagittarius. That's my rising sign.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, believe in your. All right, I'm gonna.
Leo's my moon sign.
And Leo is your. I know.
I don't even know what I am.
Connor.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
highly
you're
disappointed.
Sagittarius, Aquarius.
He is. You're a double Aquarius.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Moon and rising.
Why did you say oh no?
Turn that AC.
That's good energy. It's good. It's good. Okay, so while we are getting some of our supplies ready, I wanted to just go over, the 5 phases of our moon cycle, just to kind of do a quick recap before we get into our cocktails. First phase is the new moon stage. It is the time just after complete darkness when, the moon cycle ends. You're going to see that first little sliver of light, that crested moon shape that comes up in the sky. This is considered the first lunar phase. Things are they're starting over, right? We have fresh beginnings with the new moon stage that is, starting to grow. If you are into the herbal magic of your garden, think of it as the seed planting time. And somebody just got a bunch of
Herbs.
Very exciting. We are, we're inventing things. We are planning. We are planning them out for what we want, in our own future. It's a good time for manifestation of our wishes and our goals. It's a good time to start a new habit. It's a good time to start a new routine. And while I do personally like the dark moon phase for shadow work, you can also use new moon energy for shadow work here too. All right, after that comes the waxing moon. And this stage, of course, has 3 parts to it: waxing crescent, first quarter, and waxing gibbous. Now, during this time, the moon is really gaining strength. We are just kind of wrapping this up as we are recording this right now. She's getting bigger and bigger, stronger and stronger. And at this point, we are taking action. We are concentrating on our growth, on our improvement, and moving forward. This is an energetic phase of the moon that translates well into us putting energy into our own projects, our goals, and working on our inspirations. We are definitely making decisions during this phase. We are working with our intentions and pushing them forward. It's all about the movement here. It's about progress. Our third stage is the full moon, which, as this airs, is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be on Thursday. This is when the moon is big, beautiful, full, round. Here it's all about celebration. It's about harvest. It's the highest peak energy of the moon phase, and it also includes a bunch of energy with our own psychic abilities and our own dream work. We are celebrating our achievements here. We are working with the strong power of the moon in our practice, and it's about that fulfillment, completion, and gratitude. All right, fourth is waning moon. Just like the waxing moon, the stage also has 3 parts to it: opposite direction, waning gibbous, third quarter, and waning crescent. During this time, the moon is getting smaller and smaller until we barely see a sliver in the sky. Here we are working with the energy of gratitude, maybe a little adjustment that's needed, reflecting on what worked during the first 3 phases, what didn't. It's about releasing negative energy. Great time to banish bad habits. This is when I actually did a cord cutting spell that completely worked. If you need to break a bad spell, this is a good time. Waning moon is all about forgiveness as well. All right, fifth and final stage, Anika's favorite. It's one of mine too. It's called the dark moon. And the dark moon is the end of the moon cycle. Here we want to pull and work with a feeling of stillness, of rest. It's a time to retreat. It's a time to contemplate. It's a time to do our faithful shadow work. And I always say this, no, not journaling like, oh my gosh, today was amazing. Like shadow work. It's about regrouping during our dark moon, surrendering, recharging yourself, and, getting ready, just like the moon is, to start all over again.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so today, though, we are working with the waxing moon energy, and we are going to be pulling 4 recipes for my Spellbound... Gesundheit. 4 recipes... Gesundheit. 4 recipes for my Spellbound Spirit series that will help us during this amazing phase of the moon cycle. All right, so I did pull a handful of herbs that I wanted to use, or actually just a handful of herbs that are going to support this phase, whether they're in today's cocktails or not. I pulled Dandelion. Elder is a good herb to use. Yep. Ginger, juniper, myrrh, St. John's wort, yerba. So do you know what the difference is between yerba mansa and yerba mate? Is there a difference? I totally caught you off guard, didn't you?
I don't know. I mean, I think yerba is like the genus of the plant, because there's yerba sante, there's yerba mate, there's yerba
mansa. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I think it's probably just the core, and then you can go from there. Peppermint's going to be good here too. I mentioned lemon balm during the new moon, but really we could pull lemon balm for waxing moon too. Yeah, we could. Okay, let's start with dandelion. Yay! Okay. All right. Now, if you guys are in the witchcraft practice, you know how powerful dandelion is. If you're not, and you just heard me say dandelion, you probably went, that's a weed. No. It does grow whether we want it to or not. Yes. It does happen to be the first flower that comes up in spring. And if you, if you are tied to bees, or you just like how giving and how much they are needed in our environment, The dandelion is a good one to leave when you first see it because that is the first flower that the bees go to. And so Syl wants to be a part of this.
Lay down.
Should we put him in the other room?
No.
What do you... No.
It's just because you were touching him, so he's like wanted to play with you.
I just wanted him to stop. He keeps
No, it's
touching
all
me with the
good.
slobbery toy.
I know. You're like, thank you, but no.
It's all sticky.
Okay, so just as it's good for bees, the dandelion is good for us too. Mainly, it helps with our liver, and our kidneys, and our digestive system. Dandelions have a bunch of vitamins and minerals. They have vitamin A, C, and D in them, along with the B complex. They have iron, calcium, potassium, and zinc. And yes, if you eat a dandelion straight out of the garden, it might be a little bitter.
Yeah, it is a bitter herb.
It is, right?
Yeah.
But that's good. That's what you want. Like the bitterness is what we know is going to help us in any type of detoxification that we need. So those bitter qualities are good. But it's not just about the flower here. If the dandelion plant is young, I think you said you just did this recently with a salad, Anika. Did you can put the whole leaf and stem actually into us? Yeah. So we can make teas out of them. They could be added to our salads. Many of us will make tinctures from dandelions, which we actually have a tincture here today. Do you have
Even the root, I think was used as a coffee substitute. It's a non-caffeinated coffee substitute, but if you roast the root and you have it in a tea, it seriously is like, it doesn't feel like you're drinking coffee, but it's it has that like deep roasted flavor. Like we said earlier, it's a little bit chocolatey.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And I think, can you actually get dandelion root, maybe ground?
I don't know, actually, if you can like
Get
the root by itself.
Or just make it.
You can even make like dandelion honey substitute, like jelly. There's lots of things you can do, yeah.
Ooh, lots of options. Well, let's throw it into a cocktail for today.
Yes.
Connor, you ready to help us?
Sure, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, this first one is called a dandelion-infused gin, and it really is going to be 3 ingredients. However, for today, we already have our dandelion tincture. So how do you think this should be made? We've got... What do we have? Who's got the recipe? Connor. What do we have for the recipe? What does it call for?
475 mils London dry gin. But we're going to use the Impress Indigo gin.
And what? That's just it's just a softer gin, isn't it? Or sweeter?
Yeah, I don't know. Like
the dry gin.
It's not like a London dry gin. It's just like a botanical gin, right?
Yeah, it has the elder pea flower in it, so when you mix it with any kind of citrus, it'll change color.
We did that last time when we all, I think, collectively went, ooh.
Yeah. And we need 120 milliliters of dandelion flowers.
Okay.
And then half teaspoon grounded dandelion root. Optional.
Interesting. Optional. So that would be, and we're going to replace the last 2 that you just said, right? The dandelion flowers and dandelion root, because we've already made our tincture. So at home, if you do not have a dandelion tincture, that is how you're going to be able to infuse it into the gin. And if people are at home doing it, Connor, what would the next step be for what they have to do? Because we're going to skip those steps and just go right to the tincture.
Add all the
just
ingredients into a quart.
Okay.
195 milliliter jar.
Okay.
And allow to infuse for 2 hours or longer for a stronger taste. Strain the liquid through a fine mesh strainer and discard the solids. It will keep indefinitely at the room temperature.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's like you're making your own, like, infused alcohol.
Straight. Yeah. I did hear one of the restaurant owners that we have is very into his alcohol and bartending and mixology. And he did say that as bottles get lower, that you run out of time for keeping them on the shelf. Did you guys hear that before?
No.
Yeah, so like a full one, it's a full bottle of whatever alcohol you have, it tends to keep and store well just on the shelf. But as you get down to a smaller amount, it doesn't keep as well.
Is it because the oxygen?
We need to find out. It's for Sam. Yeah, well, let's ask him next time. Like, what do we do?
Yeah, he's definitely the expert.
This is his realm.
It is.
Okay, so let's make it. What do we? Okay. So there really is no. Do we need to mix it with ice, or what do you guys think?
Yeah. What would you do?
What would you do if you were making this, Connor? Would you mix it with ice, or would you just do a straight dry pour?
I'm not a dry person myself. I think I would do it with ice.
All right, let's go. We've got some ice for you, and
do you have the scooper?
I don't know where the scooper is.
Do you think we should shake it or do you think we should stir it?
Enzo, this is ice.
He thinks it's for... He can have ice.
He has ice tax.
Ice tax.
You know, like the cheese.
Yeah,
the cheese tax for him
He's
is
gonna
ice.
leave a water spot.
Do you want an ice cube?
Here, give it to him.
That's ASMR.
That's awesome. Hopefully everybody can hear the dog chewing ice. He got one too. Hi, Indo.
Okay.
What's
All right,
next?
and then what's next? Anka, you want to do
Just our tincture.
oh, you know what I did
dandelion?
not bring is our little, the little measuring things.
It doesn't
It's
say.
only, oh, it doesn't say.
Well, because this was for infusing. So if you're infusing the gin, then you would just strain it and pour it over ice, however you like
Sure.
to drink it.
What does it say on this?
Yeah, how many drops
It
is,
suggests you use 30 drops in water.
Per how much ounces of water?
Juice 1 to 3 times daily. Doesn't say. You can add this in juice.
oh, this is for 2 cups of of gin.
I say let's do
I know.
a dropper full and then 8 ounces of gin.
Okay.
Like a serving.
Like us, yeah.
What's the first ingredient? We need the gin.
Just gin, it's literally just 2 ingredients.
Just these two?
That's it. It's just adding dandelion into your gin. I gotta say, I'm really excited to do stuff like this.
I know. I feel like scientists.
I know. Little mixologists.
I wouldn't. The smell of this just throws me off.
It really does, huh?
You know, it's good. It almost reminds me of vanilla once it's in there.
Okay, now.
Oh.
It's like an almond chocolate. It's like the top end of a drumstick.
I get it.
You know?
I totally get it. That is a great description. And for all the listeners, they can't smell this. The top end of a drumstick.
Yeah.
You know how many people just identified with what you just said?
With the peanuts, like the
Yeah.
right? Like this is it.
Yeah.
Everybody just went, I know what they're smelling.
If you get a drumstick, put this in some ice and smell it. Same thing.
Same thing. Here we go. All right, there you have it.
And then small side. I forget what the ounces are in this.
And then should we do one of the circle ice cubes for the picture?
Yeah. That's
I
it.
know.
What side are we doing?
Do the big side.
I said bit, yeah. And then we'll take our little hits, and then you can, and then it's yours. You're gonna be sitting like a bird by the end of this thing.
You don't have to drink
I
all.
don't know about that. Are we gonna shake or stir?
I think stir.
I'm thinking stir too.
I
Yeah.
think stir.
I don't think it's a full shake.
Turned an interesting color.
Did it?
Interesting good way, interesting bad.
It's like a teal.
Ooh, the dandelion turned it a little teal.
Why don't you
Okay.
guys take a look?
Oh, it did. It turned blue. That's pretty cool. Okay, ready? Let's
Okay, then I'll strain it into there.
Look at you.
That looks so pretty.
It does. I literally just took it. Do you feel like a model?
Glad I trimmed my
It's just your
fingernails.
hand. I know. Exactly. Okay, that is a pretty color.
That's really pretty. I would not expect that.
I gotta say I didn't either. Okay, we did that. There's one of these is gonna be amazing.
I wonder.
If you had to garnish this, not saying you have to,
Yeah.
what would you do it with?
The dandelion flower.
Literally,
I would do.
I would do dandelion flower, and I got to be honest, everybody. Like I looked, you're gonna see the pictures that I post on Instagram. I looked for dandelion flowers. I think we're just a little bit. Not that they won't still come up. We're just a little bit late in the season.
Yeah, because they
We're
like
recording.
first sprout.
They literally are the first ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Connor, go first. Yes.
It's a lot of gin.
I don't know why I laugh like that.
It's a lot of gin.
I feel like if you had a dandelion
Whoa.
simple syrup to that,
That was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
would be good.
Something that is a lot. It's a heavy
you need
gin.
to take off the bitterness of it.
I need some
Considering
sweetness.
dandelion's already kind of bitter, and
know.
alcohol's obviously bitter.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, I mean, if you wanted to change the ingredients, you could add like I want to say,
What about the honey simple syrup? Could we do that? Would that
either
work?
honey or a ginger.
I have ginger. I have both because that's coming up in the next. Do you want to try?
Up to you guys.
I say ginger.
For me, that's not my drink.
Yeah.
Nah, same.
Yeah.
I feel like
You would drink it?
I probably would.
I
If
feel
it
like
had a little bit of
Do you want to
sweetness,
try? Like,
if it
what
had
would
sweetness.
Okay, so what can we add to that? Because
Let's do
same.
honey.
I
because-
feel like where we messed up is
Yep.
not having it brewed into a tea, because you're gonna pour that tea into it, not just the concentrate and have more.
No, you
of
don't
the
make a tea.
liquid.
You literally make it in the gin.
Like, you know how you infuse vodka with, like, whatever you want, like Starbursts per se, or
Yeah, but it
Skittles?
would be more than just a few drops of the tincture.
Yeah, it would.
It would be like the
And-
actual...
It would dilute.
It would dilute, and it would be more earthy because you
Yeah.
would have
Yes.
the flowers and the whole. This is just the raw. Yeah. Okay. Let's try with that and just see.
I'd say honey because I think of bees pollinating dandelion.
I do too. I like that. That's a great connection. You can just pour if you want.
I do want to spin.
It doesn't want. I feel like it doesn't need
You don't think a lot?
No, I liked what you said first. It doesn't want.
It doesn't want.
It doesn't want.
It'll
that
tell you what it
much.
wants. Yeah.
Just do a little at a time, because
Yeah.
you can always add more.
That's so true. Seriously.
It really is so pretty though. Like,
That gin is.
it's good.
It's a good one. Yeah.
The last dandelion of the season.
This is it.
If you do it in the
Take
voice.
these. It's okay.
Give that a try.
All right. Let's see. Oh my gosh, much better. That's a drink.
Whoa! It brought out the flavor of the dandelion.
It
Like, I can
literally-
actually taste the dandelion now. For someone who loves
Would you go
gin.
more? I would too.
I'm just gonna do a little.
Seriously,
bit more.
I would too, because that is, we know the bitters are working. We know that's what our digestive system wants. That's all about the dandelion, but that,
I mean, even if you're not someone who likes to just have like a liquor on the rocks, you can even top it off with a little bit of
Just-
water or
you
like
could. Yeah.
sparkling water or something.
This is a great call.
I feel like it's kind of sitting at the bottom. Like I need to like.
The ice cube's too big?
I feel like if you were to do this with the honey to begin with, you would need to shake it with like 2 to 3 rocks of ice, and then strain
see
it
that.
with a Juliet strainer, so you don't get like the shards in there, like
Yeah.
a martini. You
Yep.
know.
Ooh, like having it in a frosted
I
glass.
can see
like
that.
Dry. Ooh.
Let's try that. Let's see.
Try that.
Yeah, no, that would be amazing. And it got darker. Let's see what the simple syrups made it darker.
Better. Much better.
I would drink that.
I would drink that too.
I would have not just one, but at least 2 out like a social event. Because the first one, that's like a whiskey on the rocks. You're just drinking straight. You know, that's
You're
just
drinking, it's
bitter.
too hard. It's too hard. That is interesting. Okay,
That's
guys.
enjoyable.
I'm gonna recap this and tell you what we did, and just for our own personal taste. The recipe does call for London dry gin. However, we used our Empress. It says 2 cups of dry gin, a half a cup of dandelion flowers, and then a half a teaspoon of ground dandelion root. And you basically let that sit for 2 hours and infuse. We went right for a dandelion tincture. We did, Connor, you did pour it over ice and stir. We didn't shake. Tried it, just was not for us. We added, how much honey simple syrup did you think you added?
Well, like 1 count of simple syrup, a honey simple syrup, maybe a little bit more than just a 1 count.
A little
Not a
splash
whole
more.
lot. You don't want it to be too sweet, so
No.
it's kind of add to your taste.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys, and now the first hit, nope. Second hit, absolutely. Actually, the third hit was it for me. All right.
That's the best thing about cocktails too, is like experimenting with it.
Right. and
Especially
go
if
to
you're
your-
using like intentional ingredients.
Yeah.
I would want to try 3 versions of this drink. One of what we just did.
Okay.
The second one, I'd want ginger and honey.
Can
And then
we,
the third would be lemon and ginger.
lemon and, is it something that we could add to this just to play around and see? Or no,
mean, we
we've
could
already
try-
got too
we-
much honey.
You could probably squeeze
We
some
could
out.
try some lemon in it. I feel like
Okay.
it's too much to add ginger, because ginger would be a little overwhelming.
I think it's too much. Yeah, try, we've got little cutting boards. We've got lemons.
This one looks
Yep.
ripe.
Okay.
That one has a bit of brown spots on it.
But it's ready.
Haven't you seen that TikTok video where that guy puts a toothpick
Yes.
in it and
It
squeezes
just squeezes it. I love that.
That's all we need right there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is it perfect amount?
Especially for the bitters, I can see the lemon complementing that quite a bit.
Curious
with
to
the
see if it'll
dandelion.
change color.
Oh, it should, huh?
Maybe.
I don't know. The dandelion root might have already given it its pop change.
I feel like
See
I
what
might
she
have
does.
went a little overboard on it, but...
Oh, it did turn purple! Oh my gosh. It went from blue to a light purple. Almost like a lavender purple, right?
Yeah, it looks like almost like pink.
That is so pretty. Okay.
Wow.
Let's see.
We're little mixologists today. That's it? This is it?
That's it. Mm-hmm. I needed the little bit of citrus.
Okay. That I would
That's what it
drink.
needed.
Literally. The first hit was too much.
And even you could even garnish it with a lemon wedge.
That'd be pretty.
Like a rind.
I would do it with a ginger twist.
Yeah, like a twist
Like
of
a
ginger.
little twist, like a little ribbon
twist,
of ginger.
oh, that'd be cute.
And then have like a dandelion stem with the flower in the end of it sticking up.
Cute.
You need to open up your own bar.
Okay, so, and there you have it. So we did not change the alcohol content at all. We just added some additional flavors that are all very complimentary. All right, yay.
So good.
So that is our dandelion infused gin. That is a beautiful light purple, maybe a little pinky color right now.
Take a sip.
The Empress.
Mauve.
It's a mauve.
It's a mauve. It's my favorite lipstick color.
It's a mauve.
If Shadow had a color, it would be that.
Yes, if Shadow did, huh? All right, that's it. You guys have at it. Okay, let's see. What is... I really am happy with that one.
What are we using the peppermint for? I don't see it on any of these.
Peppermint is... Oh,
The
did I not
normal
print? It's a bigger page.
Oh, no. We only have 3 here.
Oh, you only have to, there's a big page somewhere.
Which one do you want to do next?
Let's do...
You're like, maybe I will get lit.
Is it? I mean, it's all you.
It like changes the more you drink it.
Okay.
In a sense, like take a sip. You need a sip.
You need more than just a little.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Or like take a spoonful or something.
I gotta say, I'm liking it.
It's really good.
I am liking it.
Goes on you. Okay.
Okay, let's go to the Yerba Mate next. And I have a
Yerba
really...
Mate.
Yeah, I love it. I have a really dumb joke.
I'm gonna go rinse
gosh.
this out really quick.
Okay, yeah. Okay, here's my joke. This is what I thought about. Like, if Dandelion and Yerba Mate were in a bar and they were talking to people, and Dandelion was like, "Oh my gosh, I have so many good minerals and so many good vitamins, and there's so many good things that I would do." Literally, Yerba Mate would go to the bartender and be like, "Hold my beer."
Literally.
Right?
Yep. Yerba Mate is literally like the best multivitamin, antioxidant,
Everything.
like cancer fighting properties, like everything you can think of it. I truly am super close to it because I grew up drinking it.
Yes.
You know, next to my abuela, and she had the gourd, and we drink it traditionally. And, you know, yeah, there's caffeine in it, but it's like the healthy amount of caffeine. It has
not as much as coffee.
L-theanine. Exactly. Yeah. It's got all the good stuff that like keep you elevated.
Yeah.
And all those like focus and tending properties and stuff like that. But it was always just like so good, like running up to her, and like the straw or the bombija would always be like super hot because it's a steel straw.
Okay, yeah.
So it would like burn your lips, and then I would always beg for her to put a little bit of sugar in it, which is like so horrible. I would never do that now. But like she'd be like, okay,
little.
and she'd put some sugar in it for me.
Oh my gosh.
It really is so good.
Well, this is new for me, so I had to make some notes, and I don't know for anybody listening if this is new for you too. So I'm going to read off some things that I wrote down just because I am so in. I'm such a believer now after researching a little bit more that I bought an entire bag of tea leaves that I can use at the office. So there are literally 24 vitamins and minerals. It also has 15 amino acids. Mm-hmm. It actually comes from the dried evergreen holly leaves that are in South America. I think other regions have tried to grow this specific holly, but as far as I know, only South America has it, or can do it. And I think it's like Argentina, Paraguay, and Brazil, and not all regions in those countries. But so basically this plant needs a ton of rain, like a ton of rain, and it needs very, very specific temperatures. So the list is long. I'm just going to go right into the benefits of it that were impressive to me, at least. So it increases strength, increases energy and endurance, which is the main reason I pulled it for this waxing phase. It improves mental focus and clarity. It curbs your appetite and speeds up your metabolism. It breaks down fat. It can help to reduce cholesterol. It can help to reduce blood pressure. Helps to support our nervous system, increases our libido, helps us to balance our sleep patterns, and on and on and on. Like it was, I was so.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
And not a lot of people know about it either.
No.
And like I've seen some stuff on Instagram of like, football and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And all the soccer players are out on the field like super dirty, sweaty, and they
Yeah.
have like the traditional gourd and they're like sipping out of the thing. And like people are like, what the hell
What
is
are
that?
you doing?
And then you discover like it has all these things in it
It's
that are
crazy.
like good for athletes or
Yes.
like anyone can
Anyone.
benefit from it.
It is.
Even like Connor, one time we were at home and I made some in my traditional gourd. And
Yeah.
he's like, what is that? Your little bruja potion? So I was like, that's my bruja potion.
Your little cauldron cup.
Yeah, it does look like a little cauldron.
It does. All right, so I know we briefly at the beginning talked about this versus coffee. Mm-hmm. And is it yerba mate or it's not mate? M-A-T-E?
I say mate.
Mate, okay.
Mate, yeah. Yerba, Argentine, you say yerba.
Yerba? Okay. So they both have caffeine, but yerba mate does not have as much as coffee, correct?
Right.
Okay. So I'd made a couple notes on this just to compare because I am an avid coffee drinker. And for me to switch out some of my coffee to this amazing herb, I think I'm going to try. Like you guys, I bought some, so I'm ready to go. But yerba mate is, again, made from the leaves of the South American holly tree. It is traditionally consumed from a gourd using a metal straw called a
Bombilla.
It provides gradual, sustained energy boosts and is rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Now, coffee is made... What are you a coffee drinker?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit?
I don't really know what I like. I like it sweet, no milk, I'm lactose tolerant. Whatever she'll get me is fine.
Pretty much whatever
The hazelnut truffle mocha oat milk latte from Dutch Bros.
Okay, that's right.
It's good.
That's it. There's his poison. I love it.
But even when I make something at home, I'll be like, here, try this, and he'll take it.
He's
So,
like, okay.
yeah.
I love it.
Sure,
All right.
you're not a fan of how I drink my coffee.
No, it's
It
way
doesn't-
too fast. It's like
Oh,
not
you-
even 2 seconds later, Charlene, it's gone.
No, it's a little longer than that.
Okay, so
2
you're not
minutes.
drinking it super hot then, right? Or
No,
you are?
I like cold coffee.
You do. Okay.
Gone.
Gone.
Like 2 minutes.
Because your body just is like, okay, I want more, or you just...
I don't know. I just feel like it's so good I just can't stop drinking it.
That's how
You know?
Ooh, I relate.
Yeah.
I will just randomly, I'll think about making the coffee. It's like I prep my coffee the night before. I don't want to romanticize it because I'm really trying hard to cut back. And recently with my mom's journey and her health stuff, I can honestly say I've started drinking quite a bit more.
Yeah.
I've just felt like I needed more, but I agree. Like I totally relate to you. Like I love everything about it. And I can't get it into my body fast enough.
To me, it's like the first time having like Simply orange juice. You just can't stop when you start, you know?
You remember, you
gotta-
need to breathe.
You gotta tell yourself to stop. I want a little more sips later, you know?
Yeah.
Regulate it, pace
Yeah.
yourself. All right, well, coffee is made from roasted coffee beans, and it's typically either brewed, hot or cold, but it offers a quick burst of energy. And really that is going to be due directly to its high caffeine.
Yeah.
So both drinks enhance alertness, but yerba mate is often noted for its smoother, more prolonged stimulation without the jitteriness. Thank you, jitteriness. And crash that's usually associated with coffee.
And I think a lot of that goes to the antioxidants and the amino acids that are also present in it. It's just like switching over to matcha. People say, you don't have that crash, you kind of plateau. It's an elevated hit of caffeine, but that's because of those amino acids. And I know L-theanine is very prevalent in green teas, which yerba mate is.
Yep.
And it kind of like will hold caffeine's hand throughout your caffeine high.
Your little journey.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Connor, do you have the list that says what we need for our? At least go over the ingredients first of what we need, and I'll kind of grab them for our yerba mate sour. So this is a sour drink.
You want to read this one? I read the last one.
Yes, Anika.
Okay. 1 teaspoon of yerba mate blend.
Okay, so that is in the other room.
So we steeped it into a concentrated tea, and we chilled it. And then there's going to be 1 teaspoon of agave, 1 shot of tequila or 2 fluid ounces, some soda water to top off, ice, and salt is optional.
Soda water.
I'll go grab that.
Okay, yeah. And Connor already cleaned up. Does he need to go out?
I think he's just crying for attention.
It's a lot of energy when we do this. I get it.
I like to make my own modifications to drinks sometimes.
Because that's what it's about, right? But I love that we did that because the listeners are probably going to do the same thing. They're like, that's hard alcohol. Mm-hmm. That's tough. I mean, unless you're really a whiskey drinker, like that's going to be tough, I think.
So this is the Mate.
Look at these things. That's cool.
Isn't that cool? We have a whole full tea bar back there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so again, I forgot my teaspoon, but our thing is teaspoon, right? Or no, that's
ounces.
That's ounces. Well, we'll just eyeball it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here is. Okay, what does Connor need first?
The yerba.
So how much of that?
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon. So what could we do?
That's basically a teaspoon.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
We have teaspoons back there.
Oh, we do. Yeah. There we go. Okay.
That'd be better.
Just so we know. At least for the first, and then we can tweak it, right?
Are they both the same?
No, that is peppermint 4. Here, I can take that one over here.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. That is going to be. We need that one for our last. I like to do one that's a mocktail, just in case somebody doesn't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, see, I bet you that's more than that one. No, it's the same.
It's probably the same.
Okay, so Connor, we need 1 teaspoon of this.
Mm-hmm. The tea
blend. This is not going to make a bunch.
That's okay.
But if he wants to, but then he can drink it while we're doing.
I know.
Yeah, this is not. You want to double? Let's double up. I would do 2. Let's do 2 of everything, just so because there's 3 of us tapping into this. Okay, so we got 2 teaspoons of yerba mate.
Mm-hmm.
We need 2 teaspoons of your favorite syrup, agave.
This is going to be good. I like that it's paired with tequila.
Yeah.
Which is very Latin American.
Okay, right. I love it. And this is Enzo chiming in because he is very excited about our cocktails. Now, it does say more if you prefer a sweeter cocktail. However, should we go with the original one first and then, like what you did last time? I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't change something before we
don't know. Here's an extra one if you want to just.
I think agave is pretty sweet too. It's like honey.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes sweeter than like just refined sugar.
Mm-hmm. Here's an empty one if you want to dump it in there. Now we need 2 shots of tequila.
You're gonna like that tequila. It's really good.
Yeah. Do you want to just try that? Straight.
You can wipe it out
sure.
Before, because you will like that one.
The tequila itself gives me like black licorice with cherries vibe.
Have you ever gone wine tasting?
No.
Like
we do need to
you
go.
have to come wine tasting with us because this is. I mean, I get doing
Tell
it.
me if you don't smell like black licorice or like a hint of cherry in
It's
that.
like the dark cherries for whiskey drinks.
So this tequila does not annoy me. Usually when I smell tequila, I'm like,
Yeah.
You know what it smells like? I don't know if you grew up with this, but the Christmas cakes. Like the Christmas
I know
fruit
what
cakes.
you're talking about. Yep.
Like that almond.
I'm with you. We need to have a wine tasting day because I think you guys would be fun, especially if you're into those notes like that. I mean, wine's my lane. That's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
But it's really smelling it, taking a tiny little sip, doing all this stuff, and getting. What do you think? Eh?
It's good. It's smooth. Goes down well. Doesn't burn.
Doesn't, yeah.
Gives me like a vanilla kind of taste. It's not bad. I usually hate when tequila tastes like vanilla because it's just not done right. I feel like the flavor was just forced on it, but I feel like this came naturally.
Like because it ages in the barrel that you get vanilla, or is it
I don't know.
added?
I feel like it all has to do if it was aged in the cask and what was in the cask before and how long they aged it.
Yeah.
Very good though.
Okay, so we need two jiggers or 2 whatever of that. 2 shots.
Yeah, that's 2 ounces. Just one of those.
So this is something if we wanted to salt the rim of the cup. We do have salt back there. I don't know. I don't necessarily need it, but it is something you can do. Now it says soda water, but it doesn't tell us how much. So I'm not sure what you want to do here. Maybe it's just like a splash.
Do you want to chill it first?
You're gonna put an ice in it? I could put.
It does say soda water and ice. Okay, that looks pretty. And then dealer's choice on soda water. How much do you want to add? It doesn't say optional, so they are saying we need some. What do you think? Just a little splash?
Well, considering that is all alcohol, I'm probably going to need a lot.
Maybe top it off.
Like yeah.
just a touch.
My friend that was a bartender told me once, if you want to keep your drink fizzy, pour the alcohol first.
These are the tips we need. Okay.
Should we stir it?
Do we stir
it?
It
looks like it's like trying to settle at the bottom.
It looks pretty.
I don't know how well. See, it's still fizzy, kind of.
Oh yeah, because you don't want to disturb the bubbles, huh? Your face, you could tell you do not like tequila.
I was already ready for it, but that is not bad. I don't think I'd make a full drink of it just for my personal taste, but that's not bad. Let's go for this. Oh, it's the agave syrup. That's what did it. I think the soda water, it was needed.
I can't really taste the mate.
No. We need more.
It does add a little bit of the earthiness, though.
So maybe either a higher concentrate of this. Like we don't need a tea form. We just really, really need a high concentrate.
I would say definitely make like
a tincture,
a concentrate out of the yerba.
Yeah.
Then it would definitely make a big difference.
But as that dilutes, we could add more of this in.
Or even, I wonder if you can infuse the mate leaves with agave. Kind of make your own simple syrup out of it.
And just like the first recipe said, just if you need a cloth or something to drain it. What do you think, Connor?
It's pretty good as is.
Okay, but you would do
I do
what?
like it.
I can see your eyeballs looking at all this stuff on the table. Like, what can I grab? What can I use? What would you do?
I think at the end of it, I would add a little less of the soda and then
more of the
float the yerba on top. So it has that separated look and not stirred, so you can still drink it and taste both yerba and the drink itself.
So can you be a team player and take a big swig of that, and then we will add some in, and Anika and I will tell you what we think about that option. Thank you. Maybe one more.
You take a sip. Tell me what you think. It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
And I am not a tequila drinker.
It is good. You can taste the mate. If you're used to the mate flavor.
But now could we add some more in there? And then try again? See what it is?
I don't think it'll... I mean, it did a little bit, but...
It turned a little bit darker, a little bit more caramel color.
The viscosity of the liquids are too similar, so it's just going to blend.
Yeah.
It's good, though. I like it.
Stir.
Stir and take a sip.
You can immediately taste the mate.
100%. 100%.
Oh, that's good.
You like that one?
Yes.
Okay. I figured I was
and
hoping
you get a little bit of a caffeine kick. It's almost like when you go to a bar and you order an espresso martini.
Right? Because you want to be up. You still want to be.
Or a vodka Red Bull, but I'm never doing that again.
Okay.
Stories on that one.
Let's move it for our after hours phase of Witchy Work Wishes. Okay, I gotta say, this really diffuses the tequila. Because that is not my alcohol.
I feel like that's the perfect tequila with it. Like, I wouldn't use a white tequila. I would use an aged tequila with it.
That is the only tequila I would recommend if you're going to make this drink.
Okay. I'm impressed.
I am.
Good.
It's delicious.
Okay, but can we move forward to the one that I've been waiting for?
Yes. Yay! Let's do the penicillin.
Okay, penicillin. So, where are we with penicillin? All right. The third herb that I pulled is ginger, and we know ginger is just such a rock and a staple in our herbs. All right, this is a popular spice derived from the root of the zingiber plant, and it is renowned for its numerous health benefits. And I know that sounds a little contradictory. We are mixing all of these amazing things with alcohol, but if you're going to have a little splash of alcohol, you might as well have some good herbs with it too, right? So ginger has traditionally been used to treat things like nausea, motion sickness, morning sickness during pregnancy, even chemotherapy-induced nausea. Ginger helps to promote smooth digestion and reducing symptoms like bloating and gas. So beyond its digestive benefits, though, ginger possesses potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. So these contribute to, reducing that inflammation, the pain, particularly in conditions like osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. The anti-inflammatory effects of ginger can also help reduce muscle soreness and menstrual pain as well. The antioxidant properties of ginger, they can help combat oxidative stress, which is linked to various chronic diseases, including heart disease and cancer. By using ginger in our diets regularly, though, we can help support our body's overall health and protect us from cellular damage. Wow. And let's not forget our common cold and flu, right? Ginger is known to boost immune function and improve cardiovascular health. Its antimicrobial properties help fight infections, while its ability to enhance immune responses aids in preventing these common, sometimes annual with some people, sicknesses. So ginger also contributes to heart health by improving blood circulation, lowering blood pressure, and reducing cholesterol levels. So I do think ginger is one of those powerhouse herbs. It is good to have in our diet, whether through the fresh root, through dried powder, or some people can get it in supplement form. It really does make it a valuable addition to a balanced diet. And it is why this specific cocktail is called the penicillin cocktail. It is like taking a shot of medicine. And it's got so much good stuff in it. Honestly, Anika?
And if you ask me, whiskey is medicine. Scotch. Scotch is medicine.
Okay, Taylor.
Like, that on its own.
Right. All right, so the penicillin cocktail, what do we need to pull to use that? What do I grab for Connor?
What are we grabbing?
The Scotch, which we have a single malt 15-year aged Scotch, which was a lovely gift because this is very expensive. Very good.
It's a good one.
It's a very good one. Squeezed lemon juice.
Okay.
So 3/4 of an ounce of that.
Okay.
A ½ ounce of ginger syrup.
Okay.
½ ounce of honey syrup. And 1 sprig of rosemary for garnish.
Now, if you guys, I did this morning make syrup, and remember last time I promised I will not make it the morning of? Yeah, so here we go.
I can't wait to taste it, though. I cannot wait.
The ginger syrup plate. Like, I'm already so excited about this one. But if you don't have ginger syrup, again, it's your 50-50 typically. For 12 ounces, for 1 cup, you need 12 ounces of ginger and ½ a cup of sugar. And you just reduce that down on your stovetop until it makes the simple syrup. Mm-hmm. Same thing with if you need honey syrup. It's 3/4 of a cup of honey to only 1/4 a cup of water, though, because honey just breaks down so easily.
Yeah, really just enough to melt the honey.
Just enough to melt. Yep.
How much do we need? 3/4 of an ounce.
And it's for our last one, it's a lot of orange juice. We're going to be squeezing that till we're blue in the face.
I think that's enough.
This one is
3/4
of an ounce.
So
About ½ a lemon. Oh, it's 1½ tablespoons. Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a teaspoon. Huh?
That's good.
Thing under it.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Hey, can you go lay down with your floppy?
No.
that's probably good.
Oh,
He's been
it's
sassy lately.
We are a little sassy.
He's been real sassy lately.
Oh, she just went. So you being sassy?
And then
He
he'll
wants to
snort
play.
like a pig. Just sit
So
down.
you being sassy?
He'll lay down.
Excited because I'm.
Okay, so for the penicillin cocktail, we need 1½ ounces of Scotch whiskey. Should we double this up again or no? This is one that I would like, where that one, I don't feel like
You just
having
want to
another
really
hit.
drink it, yeah.
What is this?
That is ginger.
I'm gonna smell it.
So that is what I used for the ginger simple syrup.
Is that the one from here? Because we have a big bag.
Why
No.
does this remind me of the best homemade chicken stock?
Oh,
Chicken stock. Ooh, it is a little savory.
you've
But
got
in
a
a good way.
creative vocabulary.
Think
Yeah.
about it. Just think about it.
We do need to go wine tasting with you. It is a little
I can
savory.
see it.
I'm kind of the same way at home. We'll eat something and I'll say, "Oh, it reminds
Like
me
this-
of this," and she's like, "Why'd you have to say that?"
Because now this is it. Now
It's true.
no, it's on.
Okay.
Okay, so I would do 3 ounces of whiskey. 3.
We're not
2
at
and a
home.
1. I know. Good.
Looks good to me.
I know, right? We need 1.5 ounces of lemon. No, I'm sorry. We need 3 tablespoons.
3 tablespoons?
1.5 ounces of Scotch whiskey. So you did 3 ounces of whiskey, right?
Yeah, just shy of 3.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so then for the lemon juice, we would need 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. We have a tablespoon thing, don't we?
We do.
Yeah. Just so we know, at least for our first run, we're doing it the right way.
Here's your
Mm-hmm.
trade, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Like, there's nothing. Just I don't know if you guys could hear it, but Anika literally just squeezed the lemon juice. That's okay.
Okay.
If it's lemon
Why'd
particles.
you look at me?
Did you squeeze it?
Because you're the squeezer.
It's all lemon.
I'm gonna do just to shake more because they weren't completely full.
Okay.
Just to...
That in coffee?
Seriously. Now, Connor, we need 1 ounce of ginger syrup.
What is going on?
I know, right? I can hear it. Where's the honey?
It's over there.
Okay.
1 ounce?
So 1... No, I'm sorry. Yes, 1 ounce. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, because it calls for a half
And
ounce.
or 1 tablespoon. Yeah, so 1 ounce. You want more.
How should I do this?
Just do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Just
you
how should I do it? Just do it now.
Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
go. Just do an ounce.
No methods. Just do it now.
Just do it.
Chaos magic.
But it works.
Ooh, that looks like caramel.
It does. Okay.
Oh.
You also need
Nobody saw
1 ounce of honey syrup, which is next to you. Okay. The last thing really is just to garnish with rosemary. So would you add ice, shake? Would you add ice and stir, or just a dry pour?
Well, citrus.
It all depends on the person ordering
Shake
it.
it right.
I would personally shake it,
Okay.
strain it.
We were talking about that last time, yeah. All right, you've got a shaker and ice.
And I will smack the rosemary.
Let's go.
Slap the
Slapping
rosemary.
slapping herbs.
Slapping herbs. Is it lit?
Yes. I'll let you do you. Where's the top half?
That's a great, here. Great question.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but my bartending friend, Andrew, who we know mutually, said that there was different ways to shake different drinks,
Ooh, okay, let's hear it.
which was kind of interesting. He said for a citrus drink, like a fruity drink, you'd want to shake it hard and fast
Okay.
for about 20 seconds. For a whiskey drink, something else, you
Yeah.
kind of want to give it to your little up and down, little maraca type deal.
Yeah, a little gentler.
Yeah, a little gentle, just to mix it, just to get it cool,
Yeah.
chill it. You know when you're done when the whole thing's cold.
Oh, it's getting frosty.
Yeah. But for anything with citrus, it's like you go for it.
You go for it.
Okay. All right.
Shake it like a salt shaker. Just
Just
kidding. You can cut that one out.
It's all good.
You want to put ice in there?
Oh, do you want this one or the big round?
Do we have
one?
another round one?
We do.
Yes, we do.
I would
Oh,
do that
okay, because
one.
that'll be pretty for. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Okay, I am really excited about this one, guys.
Me too.
Really, really excited. It looks pretty.
I'm like, it just looks like brown.
But with the rosemary in it, it's gonna be really pretty. Here we go.
Oh,
And
yes.
you brought it alive, right? You woke up the rosemary.
You need a picture of that.
That one, yeah, before we get going.
Ooh, look at that.
That's the most pretty. Okay. Hi, Enzo. Enzo. I got her.
It looks like a gremlin.
I got her.
Look at.
I gotta be able to use that one.
I do. You look like a little
It's on your part of the picture.
It'd be pretty cool if we had like a little like
Okay, let's try
wet
it.
bar set up with a little white backdrop you can pull down. Just set
That
it
actually
like
would. Like, actually, to take some good photos, yeah.
little photo op
Okay,
corner.
let's see. What do we got? Let's try.
I know I'm gonna love this one.
This
This is like everything we love about anything.
everything. But everything, seriously.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, it's spicy.
It is a little spicy. Is that the whiskey?
Whoa. Cleared my nose.
That's the lemon. What are you thinking? You want to add something? I can already see it. What do you
What
want
did
to
we
add?
put into it?
We put ginger, honey, lemon
The
juice.
ginger's what's spicy.
It is, yeah. I'm not getting... Should we break this up a little bit? The rosemary?
Yeah, probably.
No?
What if you muddled it?
We could have put that in the shaker.
The rosemary?
Can we jump it up and do it again? Do a quick shake? With the rosemary? Because I think if we break up that herb, I think that will be...
Well, you can smell it so good, though. Like your mom said, it's like you smell it as you go
You
and
gotta
drink it.
break, yeah.
It's good. It's really good. I do like that it's a little bit spicy. It feels
It's the ginger.
It feels medicinal when you're drinking it.
Feels like penicillin.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know what that feels like.
I am. Guess what?
Neither do you.
I don't either. Except for when I was in the hospital and we tried it by accident. I could do a whole drink on this one. I like the ginger. I love the lemon. Would we do more ginger or no? Is it just spicy enough?
It's just spicy.
I would say it's perfect.
It's just a little hit.
And that's double.
But it's all double, so it's still equal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a double. Yeah, we are doubling up, guys. 'Cause
Just to clarify.
unlike when it was me, Anika, and Mom, we were taking little baby steps. We got Connor here. Like,
Yeah.
we're drinking today.
So you calling me the alcoholic? Is that what it is?
No. There we go. Slapping the herbs.
I can smell that from so far away.
Okay, that's what we needed. Yes. I think that's what I'm looking for. So Connor is stirring, basically taking the rosemary sprig. He broke up the oils in it by slapping it, and he is stirring the actual penicillin drink with the rosemary to kind of infuse it. I think that's going to be a great addition.
This is delicious. Like, I kind of want one later at home.
If you have other stuff at home, I mean, we've got plenty of supplies here. I really, really like that. And I do think, that ginger is just enough of a hit. Just enough of a spice.
It really is. I like that. It's spicy.
Made a little bit of a difference.
It's
Yeah,
better
rosemary?
when you're drinking it.
I feel like
Yeah, because you're bringing that right up to your...
when I brought this out a little bit more, it made it a little bit more sour.
I could see that.
That's just my
Yeah.
palate.
It's good.
It's good.
Which one did you like the best
Yeah, those are our three.
so far? We have one more.
We've got a mocktail.
Okay.
That is going to be probably, we're going to react just like we did last time. Maybe like I can put this into an IV and
Because
infuse
it's
it.
just like straight
It's
amazing
just, it's
soda
just
water.
amazing everything, yeah. So we had the Dandelion infused gin, which was not my drink to begin with until you did your additions.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had our Yerba Mate, which I loved.
I love that one too. That one was really good. Different.
And I like that we added a little bit more Yerba Mate into it. I think that was big. And then we just did the penicillin cocktail. Whiskey, fresh lemon juice, ginger syrup, honey syrup, and rosemary for garnish. But we really did end up working with that rosemary a little bit more and bringing out some of those oils.
You could even do a separate rosemary honey syrup when you're doing the honey. Put some sprigs in there.
I like that. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, we could just throw it in there. Actually, just to
infuse
yeah.
it.
Okay, so I always like to add one more drink if you guys still have time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is non-cocktail.
A mocktail.
A mocktail. That is a mocktail. That is non-alcoholic. It's again for any of the mocktails you can always add something in.
Yeah.
We always say
Yeah.
vodka is probably the easiest, but this last one is called a Daisy Delight Peppermint Mocktail.
Oh my god.
Right? The last time you
so
remember,
good.
like Anika, Mom, and I, as soon as we got to the mocktail, like it had pear juice, fresh pear juice in it. Like we could not get it into.
There's grapefruit too. Right?
And there was freshly squeezed grapefruit juice. But I'll tell you why I went with daisy. One, it's my mom's favorite flower. With everything she's going through, I thought that would be kind of a nice thing. But I wanted to work with, it's called elfwort. Have you ever heard that?
I haven't.
So I was going to look at the place where you're getting your herbs too and see if that's something that's there, because I couldn't find it anywhere, which is why I defaulted to, and there is no actual daisy in here. It's just like you get edible daisies for a garnish.
Yeah.
But elfwort is a herbaceous plant, but it belongs to the daisy family. So I was like, okay,
interesting. It's not Artemisia, because usually all the wort plants.
Oh, it just says it belongs to the daisy family. Okay, so this plant is notable for its tall stature, its large yellow flowers, but its true value lies underground in its roots, which is the primary source of its medicinal powers. One of the primary uses of elfwort in herbal medicines, though, is its ability to support respiratory health. The herb has been traditionally used to treat various respiratory conditions like bronchitis or asthma, or even just like your day-to-day coughs. Its expectorant properties help clear mucus from the lungs, make it easier to breathe. And additionally, the antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory effects of elfwort can soothe irritated respiratory tissues and combat infections. But I could not find any. So I thought, well, I'm going to look for a mocktail that has daisy in it, since it's part of that family. And I pulled the Daisy Delight Peppermint Mocktail. And in this one, we're going to need peppermint tea, which I've already brewed and chilled. We need fresh orange juice, fresh lemon juice, honey, or the agave syrup, one or the other. We need vanilla extract, sparkling water, ice cubes, and then you can garnish with edible daisies, orange slices, and a lemon twist.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's do a cup. Do we have a clean? Is this one clean? Mm-hmm. Okay. Connor, we need peppermint tea.
Real quick, though. Vanilla cream soda.
Oh, that's
Just
my
try
favorite
it.
You
soda.
and your,
That's my
gosh.
favorite
Just try
soda.
it.
It is me too.
Really?
I had it growing up.
Me too. It is. It got really vanilla-y. But I think that's the tequila.
We're back to this.
The yerba.
That's the yerba one. And then the earthiness of the yerba. It's very cream soda-y. It's vanilla soda. It's like vanilla soda.
This one I gotta say, I am not a tequila drinker, and this one is almost more than that one.
I had to let it sit for a minute because I knew the ice was going to change it.
Yeah.
It's going to dilute it, and I was like, I kept looking at it, and I'm like, that rose
like
a little bit. So I tried it, and I was like,
that is smooth.
I got to do that
It
again.
is.
That is
I'm like, it
super
just
smooth.
hit me. I'm like, this tastes like vanilla cream soda. I got to...
Would you add vanilla to it, or no? Is you're just liking the gentle hints?
I would leave it. I wouldn't add vanilla.
You never know.
You just love
I mean,
the smell
that's
of
so
vanilla
strong,
extract.
it would have to be like a drop.
It's
Too
gonna
much?
be too delicate
It's
for
too much,
me.
yeah. All right. The drop is too delicate for you. That's fine. Okay, so we need a fresh cup. We need 1 cup of tea, peppermint tea.
1 cup?
Yes, it's 1 cup. We might need a bigger, because then
Oh,
we need a
just
half
make
a
it
cup.
this.
Yeah, do you think that's close to a cup, right? Then we need a half a cup of fresh orange juice, and then a fourth a cup of
I'll
fresh
just do
lemon
2
juice.
of these. That's 4
That
ounces.
seems like a very large drink.
It does, right?
Well, it's a mocktail.
It's a mocktail.
Annika's getting me more into tea, which is nice.
It's nice when you can brew it yourself, like you're not using those
Tea bags.
because you know
The
they're
paper
just so old.
Yeah.
They're so old.
And bleached.
And
you don't even
bleached, and
know.
they've been on the shelves forever. Like this is actual, quick tea. Okay, so 1 cup of peppermint tea. And Anika, we need a half a cup of fresh orange juice.
Get the squeezing.
I'm gonna help by start.
I'm gonna pour this over the sink.
Yeah. Okay. This is our lemon.
You mean orange?
No, this one's our lemon right here.
Oh.
So we need but you're cutting an orange, so. This is oranges. Does that smell good? Does that smell good?
Okay.
Good.
Get to squeezing.
Guys, you ain't tight.
Wait, how much of this do we need?
So we need
All of it.
a half a cup.
Whoa.
Yes, we need.
That's probably half a cup. Yeah, where did you get these?
New Frontiers. I mean, New Frontiers. Also had this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All of this? Or do you
Okay.
want more?
We'll say half a cup. And then we need a fourth a cup of lemon juice. So we need more lemons.
What's in here? Oh, the penicillin still.
Oh, the rest of the penicillin?
Oh yeah. That's probably it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll finish this one.
Well, it seems so potent, the last little bit of the penicillin.
It seriously reminds me of like taking a tonic.
Like
a
you're
medicine
actually
tonic.
taking, yeah.
I can help you.
Oh my gosh, I'm done. Little ice cube.
You got it. You totally got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Anybody want potpourri? It's not finished, but...
But we're looking good so far.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Wait, what is that? All tea?
So that is tea. So
And orange juice?
So far we have tea, and we have 1 cup of peppermint tea and 1/2 cup of fresh orange juice. Now we need to add 1/4 cup of lemon juice, freshly squeezed lemon juice.
I'm not going to pour all of it because it's very acidic. We will add more later.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
We can always add more.
Just in the sense because we can't
We don't have the measure, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, we don't have. I know. I should have brought more cups. What do you guys want to use? We have honey syrup or the agave syrup. Which one do you want to use?
honey.
Yeah, I'd say honey.
Okay. We need 2 tablespoons of honey syrup.
The big one. Ooh, and the vanilla extract. Have you made your own yet?
No, I've got the vanilla too. I haven't done it.
Like the pods?
2?
Just set it and forget it.
Right? 2, please. Oh, did you see a mix down below?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Now we need 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I like how full the penicillin is.
I know. It's like ready to.
That's awesome.
Half of one of these?
Yes, please.
I feel like this was meant to have a little dripper at the end of it.
Right. Seriously.
Perfect.
You agree? The half?
I love it. Can't go wrong with vanilla.
And honestly, I feel like when you put more than you're supposed to with vanilla, it ruins it. Like you
You-
feel like you want to
you
put more
know.
because it smells so good,
I
but
know.
in reality, less is more with this
All right,
stuff.
then it's just ice cubes and sparkling water to top. I'm glad we used the big cup.
Yes.
You want to toss them in there?
Sure.
You can do that.
Ansel comes running in. Ice cubes?
This is why we're always out of ice in our house.
Every
Right.
time.
Oh my gosh.
That's right, this is so big.
What if
What can we put this in?
I
what
have
if
an
we
idea.
put it in the shaker,
Okay.
shake it a little, put it in an extra cup, and then top that off with
And then, okay, let's try that. Is that
Because at least
that
the
clean?
ratios are good.
No, okay. Of course. This is where we need like
Oh,
8
no
shakers so
momento.
we can do, yeah. Or at least 4, 1 for each one.
It smells like you can smell the orange and
You can?
the peppermint.
Okay. And the peppermint?
And the peppermint.
You've been so good. So hard. Everybody's doing all this stuff. So after we've combined everything, basically the last part says, in a pitcher, combine the fresh orange juice, lemon juice, add the honey or the agave syrup and vanilla extract, stirring until the sweetener is fully dissolved, which is going to be good for your mixing here. Combine the ingredients. Once the tea is chilled, pour it into the pitcher with the juice mixture. Stir well to combine all the flavors. Prepare the glasses. Fill each glass with ice cubes. Pour the peppermint juice and mixture over the ice, filling each glass about 3/4 full. Then top with our sparkling. So I think this is perfect how we're doing it. This is going to be different.
It is.
It's going to be hard to compete with that pear one that we did last time.
Oh my god, that one was just like so good.
Pear and grapefruit juice, freshly squeezed grape. It's a fresh squeeze. Like taking just a hot second to do this matters.
It seriously does. And pears is just so
Pears. It's just not in your everyday type drink. So when you
It's
get
not.
pear juice, like that's okay. Now we got.
makes you
something.
remember pears are a thing.
Sorry, the Bosch pears. Oh, yum.
Pour it all into here?
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're thinking.
Well,
That's awesome. Yeah, it's gonna translate well in here. It's gonna goop, goop, goop.
okay.
All right, so that's good because you're mixing all the syrups, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be gone.
Yes. Shake it.
A little bit.
I would do a little.
Like you're gentle. You're talking about just kind of a rocking.
Rockabye baby.
Rocking baby. I hear.
All right.
And we'll pour it.
You can hear it kind of suck in air.
Yep. Dirty much. If not, it's okay. Okay. So we'll create a little backdrop.
So a little throwback there.
Yes, we did. Yes. Douglas. Peek your head in, Doug. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I'm really curious about this.
Do you think the peppermint's going to get
with
lost?
the sparkling water?
Yeah, sparkling water, yep. And the sparkling is what did it last time, too. It's just a happy drink.
Makes it feel like a mocktail for sure.
It does, yeah. Look at that though. That looks pretty. That actually looks really pretty. Let me try.
Okay.
Okay,
let's mix it.
Yeah, do we mix it? I think we do, right?
Yeah.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Do you have your straw shell?
Oh, the peppermint did not get lost.
Peppermint did not.
It's not.
It's not the pear.
It's not the pear.
Connor, you should try the pear. It was freaking amazing. Maybe more of the syrup?
Yeah, it's not sweet enough.
Yeah.
It just tastes like sparkling orange juice.
Right? I mean, I get the peppermint. I'm definitely tasting
the peppermint.
How about a little bit more of the...
I'd say a little bit more of the vanilla and a little bit more of
The honey?
the honey.
Okay. Yeah. I think so, too. I'm with you. I'm in.
That's probably perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, it needs...
And then do maybe...
Still not crazy on it.
Maybe
it's
it's
okay.
just the flavors.
It's okay. Yeah.
It's a little orange creamsicle-y.
That's the vanilla.
The peppermint's still in there.
I feel like we need bigger straws.
I know. We do. Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Still,
It's
the
still
pear,
not
the pear
the best.
grapefruit was...
It's definitely tame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I either feel like you either need to mob on the mint, like there's got to be more mint, or like fresh mint crushed in there or something with a peppermint.
I mean, I'd drink it. Is it amazing?
Yeah. I know. I gotta say, the
But it's
tequila
good.
one, that's what got me.
I
Out of
think
all
that
of them
one
today, that tequila was freaking amazing.
Yeah, but what was your favorite?
The tequila one.
Yeah.
That really...
At the end of it, if you let it simmer, dilute it with a little bit of water when you're making it, it's like a cream soda.
It is. It did taste like a cream soda towards the end.
And if we're looking for things to like give us energy to mirror the waxing moon phase,
Oh yeah, definitely with
the agave, the penicillin, good. The three, the mocktail, it's okay.
You would add the dandelion.
Now we're getting crafty.
Now we're experimenting.
Now we're gonna get crafty.
Slap your herbs.
You don't need, like, I feel like we don't need a whole lot of this in there. But I feel like it's
But
missing
it needs
something.
it is. It's
I
missing
feel like it's
something.
just watered down.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. Like either we need mint.
Because it's already a tea.
Yeah.
So I wonder.
Or it needs to be more of a concentrate tea.
Yeah, maybe the peppermint needs to be a little bit more concentrated because it was like kind of like water on water.
I know, right? Again, working more.
Just pick it up and take
yeah.
a sip.
Okay.
Tell me what happened.
Better.
It is better.
Okay.
I don't know what you did, but it's better.
It was the dandelion and the rosemary.
Oh, the rosemary is so good.
It's
Try it.
rosemary.
Take a
Yeah,
sip.
It is.
Tell me what
You
happened.
can't go wrong.
It's better. It's still watery, but it's better. The taste.
Better too.
Mm-hmm.
That's drinkable.
Yes.
Where the other one I think was watered down.
Good.
And that's all good stuff.
Mhm.
Fresh orange juice, fresh lemon juice.
And most people are going to have this on hand.
Absolutely.
Couple drops of some dandelion.
Throw some dandelion in there. A little bit of, we did the honey syrup. And what else is in there?
You could
Vanilla.
do
And vanilla. That's
like
right,
a
yeah.
dandelion peppermint, like take a bunch of peppermint leaves and dandelion leaves and make a sun tea with it, and then add your orange juice and your lemon tea. In your lemon
I
juice.
would say the downfall on this is the tea.
Yeah.
Because everything else without being watered down, I think that's where we're losing.
I'd say
it.
pick a route.
I feel
Either
like
do the tea route
Or too much.
Or
much.
the...
Okay, that could have been too
sparkling
much water. Too
I
much.
feel like you were
sparkling
onto
water.
something as well, but I feel like the drink needs to be at least 90%
The juices.
of the juices,
So too.
and then top it
Just a
with
quick,
sparkling water.
Yeah.
Just a quick top.
Just a quick top. We can cut up the rest of the oranges. All right, guys, what do we think? Is this pretty good for Waxing Moon cocktails for our Spellbound Spirits?
I would say the tequila one with the yerba mate.
That
I would definitely hit that during a waxing moon phase.
yeah,
It
that
has-
one was amazing.
It has all the caffeine. It has the amino acids in it. It has the tequila in it, which already is pretty magical. It's made from the agave plant.
Yep,
That one was definitely really good. The penicillin is really good too,
it is.
but that one reminds me of like a health tonic. I don't know. There's just like so much into it.
There's so much, and that ginger, like it gets you.
Honestly, that'd be a great offering too.
What's your favorite one?
That would be.
Do you like the gin, the tequila, the penicillin?
I like both the tequila and the penicillin. I think the tequila one though has to take the top.
What about you?
Same. And I'm not. I cannot.
That's surprising.
True and true. I'm not one. I'm not a big hard alcohol drinker. I just don't have a big taste for it.
Yeah.
So I need something like this to help diffuse it. I do not. The only reason I bought this tequila is because it didn't make my whole face like turn to some weird alien form by smelling it. So I was like, okay, then that's something I could have in my office.
Mm-hmm.
So I think one, the type of tequila you're using is going to be key. But that one totally surprised me.
How did we change that? What did we add?
We added more mate
Mm-hmm.
on top.
Because right off the bat, I feel like that was the one that just didn't need anything.
Yeah.
Maybe just a hint more of the tea.
Right.
Which
We
could have
did,
been fixed by just steeping it into a further concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
It was
But
still-
you
it was
also
pretty
like
concentrated.
that it mellowed out with ice.
Yes. It changed the profile completely.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
I think this is pretty, overall, I'm going to say the mocktail was my least favorite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And not because of alcohol or no alcohol, it just,
I think last time the mocktail was our favorite.
literally last time the mocktail was our favorite. So yeah, I'll do better for our full moon one, but I think we deleted, it was just that specific lineup and measurements was not what we needed.
But you know what? With the mocktail, I feel like you could make a big picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, gives me that like punch juice vibes.
Summery vibe, or there's a picture of ice, yeah.
Not gonna lie, instead of the sparkling water, if you added like a champagne or a wine to it, made a sangria out of that.
It does have sangria vibes. It does.
That
Because
right?
you got all the fruit. You've got your oranges and yeah.
Have that on a barbecue day.
I'm going to cut up this orange since
Would be
Anika's
good.
eating it.
It's just so good.
Right? Pinwheel it out. Would you like a slice of orange?
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay, so next one we've got is full moon cocktails. And I think we can rock it on that one. That is going to be lots and lots of fun.
Got to bring the heat with that one.
Like that, it's gonna have to come. This is it. Full energy, full everything. The peak of the peak of our cocktails. I'm gonna have to put some more time into that one and really plan it out.
I would see what herbs
Mm-hmm.
that we can use, because I really like the idea of using the herbs in it instead of like a garnish.
Exactly. I did. Yeah, I agree. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, thank you. Connor, this is your first time on Wishy Work Wishes. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Yay, you did great. And
It was
helping
fun.
us.
The little cocktail expert.
I know.
I wouldn't call myself an expert.
Well, further than me.
But it's
Uh,
nice getting a different perspective, and your palate is going to be unique to you, right? But you picked up different tones and different, scents and smells, and those trigger different memories, and that's all a fun process to be a part of. So I appreciate you being here. I would love for you to come back.
Yeah, I would. Thank you for
And
having
you,
me.
and you got your card too, in case we need to do some. Which I am. I'm going to think about the card draw that we did.
I know.
I got the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. We'll see with everything that's happening right now.
Mine was just go wild. Just go for it.
You know what? Don't you have to do that every once in a while, though? All right, that was, oh my goodness, so much fun. And I am so happy both Anika and Connor were able to join me for my second recording in our Spellbound Spirits series, this time focusing on waxing moon cocktails. And I'll let you guys know, we just kept recording, and I've got a really fun episode for next week where we have kind of an open mic setting, which I usually reserve for conversations with my boys, but it just worked out perfectly to start talking about some things that, get a little personal and talk about spiritual practices and some other good stuff. And we just had some conversation, and it's going to be a really fun one to air next week. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you were able to make some of these cocktails along with us. If not, you've got some good notes of which ones we certainly really liked and which ones we had a lot of fun with. But I'm super happy you were able to be here with us today. I'm super honored that you are a part of Witchy Work Wishes, and I am really excited to have you join us next week, where the recording just keeps going with Anika and Connor. Till then, have an amazing full moon tomorrow and a really wonderful weekend, and I will talk with you next week. Thank you for joining me today at Witchy Work Wishes, a place to find your weekly inspiration for bringing your personal witchcraft practice into your business, work, and office. For more information and additional content, please visit me online at witchyworkwishes.com. If you want to send me a personal note, please email me at info@witchyworkwishes.com. And of course, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Just search for Witchy Work Wishes.